Hey everyone, Psychic Medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess, here with another channeled message, one that is very, very important to share with all of you, and it's in regards to June, to the intense high gear energy. However, it is focused on the solstice, because some important things, guys, are happening with this solstice that they wanted me very much to share with you. So without further ado, I'm going to get into it. Now, a lot of what I received was through channeled writing. If I do receive anything else, just directly, I will share that as well. But there definitely are some things happening here with this solstice, which is a galactic event that is important. So what they are telling me, we would like for you to share how the particular energies of the June 21st galactic event will impact the collective and twin flames. So I am doing that. And so of course this is affecting everyone, okay? This is planetary. However, of course, those who are twin flames, who are on the twin flame track, of course, this is going to truly bring in a lot of awareness, remembrance, and many of you twin flames are very sensitive and have opened your hearts and have shifted into another state of consciousness and dimensional living. So you'll be able to relate to that as I get further into this message. The June 21st event will be a very high octave wave that shall wash clean the debris of thousands of years, they say. Okay, it is the return of the sun in the Mayan heritage, the Mayan culture. Now, I don't follow the Mayans, but what they're telling me is that the sun, the light, the God itself is coming back. Coming onto the earth now. So I really get a sense of something really huge happening here. And I'm sure that someone who follows the Mayans, follows the culture, and follows the calendar could definitely fill me in on what's happening. But as for what they're telling me is the return of the sun. So it looks to be like there's some sort of conclusion of something that's happening here. So if any of you do follow the Mayans and you have some more information for me with that, definitely please leave some comments below or email me. The impact of this event is to bring light codes necessary to filter those who are not of consciousness, filter them so that way they are able to reach Christ consciousness and soul remembrance. So this wave that's coming through on June 21st is acting like a big filter, they say. And so many of you have been doing a lot of the purging and the releasing process, who have done so much work already. This is really going to assist you guys in getting rid of the final purging of so much from so many lifetimes and dimensions and timelines and a combination of those. This really is like that clean out, which is really, really important. So if many of you are feeling a lot of emotions coming up, some anxiety, some depression, some memories that are really hard for you to deal with, and you thought you already maybe dealt with some of the experiences, maybe traumas, it could really be anything. Fear-based patterns, habits, addictions, all of those types of things. They are washing this through, guys. This light is coming through big time, and it's acting as that filter. Okay, so just be aware of that, and just work with your mental and emotional state as much as you can. Meditation is going to be so crucial right now for this summer. Meditation, breathing, consciously, just helping yourself to release things. I mean, because it's kind of like if you fight the process, it's going to be that much harder because this light is serious. This wave is coming through to clean out, to clean house. So whatever you can do individually to help this process along, it's going to be that much better. Okay, so if you're kind of, blindsided by some of these mental and emotional things that have been coming up, you're not alone. This is happening, and they're going to get into a little bit more as to why this is happening. Okay. The fifth dimensional frequencies are still not installed yet on Earth. However, now this is important to realize, individuals will be experiencing the individual life of the fifth dimension while still rooted on the planet. Okay? So what's been happening here, those who have signed up to be here and to help out here, especially those who are twin flames, we have done so much work on our hearts. We've done so much in terms of raising our consciousness, raising our vibration, speeding up our frequency. All of these things are super important, okay, in order to prepare us for planetary ascension, okay? And I don't know how some people feel about this, if this is truly controversial. I'm not sure. I am just bringing to you what my spiritual team is revealing. And what they are saying is that individuals have been going through the ascension process. And if not ascended yet, many individuals who are here have been going through spiritual attainment. So going up in spiritual levels. So getting rid of so much of that 3D paradigm kind of living and really being able to experience the fourth and the fifth dimension on an individual basis. And so this means perception, to have the perception and be able to live fifth dimensionally. So this light is infusing us, guys, so that we are able to live fifth dimensionally, perception-wise, as individuals right now. And this is in conjunction to preparing us for the final stage, which is the entire planetary transition. Okay? And yes, according to what I get from my spiritual team, this transition will happen. Call it a transition, call it the event, call it the planetary ascension of Earth. There could be several names for it, but basically the entire planet, everything physical on it, so there's no death involved here, will be hoisted up and living in the fifth dimension. Okay? But individuals have to be prepared first for this. Okay? So the fifth dimensional frequencies are the individual upgrades, they say, of the crystalline bodies with the ability to hold enough light. Okay, so we have to be able to, as individuals, hold enough light. Okay, we're holding the light, and it's important because our bodies, our physical bodies, are working off of our energetic vibration, of course. Okay, and so we have to be able to handle the ascension, the planetary ascension. So individually, we are in process. Okay, we're being prepared for that final stage. So we're holding the light in that way, and this enables us, as I mentioned, to live in the fifth dimension, perception-wise, before the planetary alignment happens. The alignment is the event we speak of. It is the raising of the physical planet into the fifth dimensional frequencies permanently. Permanently. Okay? Now, this is not something that I would ever cause anyone any fear with, because it's not a fear-based thing. So anyone who may be out there who is talking about, the end of the world, it's not like that, guys. From what my spiritual team reveals to me, it is the most, there are no words. We can't even really perceive of it, honestly. I mean, for many of us who have had, say, dreams where we have experienced fifth dimensional living, For us in meditation, we were able to, have fifth dimensional experiences. We do have some sort of an idea, but even that, even nowhere near what it actually is. And what it is just, from what they say, is pure peace, love, oneness with everyone and everything. Everything is going to be off of intention and thought, so we can manifest literally like this. So we are bringing our physical vessels, okay? Everything physical will be brought into the fifth dimension. It's just that everything is going to be so sped up in terms of energy, that there's going to be so many incredible things that we are able to do that we can't do here because of limitations of the third dimension. So just keep in mind that everything in the fifth dimension works off of thought, off of instantaneous manifestation, and everything will be all light and love, and everyone will remember who they truly are as a soul. So that's important to realize. So it's a beautiful, miraculous, wonderful thing, and not at all a scary, catastrophic, I'm gonna die type thing. No one's dying, guys, nobody. So in fact, we're just heading into a newer way of living, and a way that is just amazing. So I want you to take that with you, because this is not to cause any sort of fear, because there's no fear involved with it. The planet will be moving out of third into fourth, so we're taking the steps. We can't just go right into fifth. The planet has to move, and goes up to 3.5, 4, 4.5. So the planetary alignment, the ascension of that is happening, as I mentioned, in steps. So just keep that in mind. They had said that the necessary lines, energetic lines of the planet Earth to ascend are more in place. So the higher beings have been working on this with the energetic lines of the planet in order to raise it. Many of us, believe it or not, who are twins, have been assisting with this in our higher selves. We may not recall it, but I can say that is definitely a truth, that higher selves are also assisting the divine beings with that, to make that final transition. So this slight movement will be necessary in order for safety for all, and of course they cannot give any kind of date in regards to that. Who wants to know? The entire point is to just keep working on yourself and keep living your spiritual life, keep evolving, keep working on your mission, helping people, assisting people, helping them to know that they are divine, that they're connected to, that they are divine, and they are connected to source. It's about assisting each other and being there for each other, and helping to awaken other people, helping to answer questions, helping to share channeled messages, guidance, removing negative energies and negative interferences, all in which to interfere with this entire bigger picture process. So just go on living and doing what you're doing, because you guys are doing great. I know it. Those of you who watch my videos, I know, have been doing the best that you can with individually raising your vibrations, and doing your mission work and connecting with your twin flame, either higher self-wise or physically. So you're doing great. So just continue doing what you're doing. There's no fear involved with anything. This is all going to end up concluding in the most beautiful, magnificent way. We're not meant to know when, but we are in preparation for something so much bigger. Okay, so the June 21st solstice will be assisting individuals transitioning. Okay, they want me to share some of the things that will happen on individually And this is important to realize. Okay, so many people will be experiencing some rather strange sensations as this wave is coming through. You can get anything from spaciness, dizziness, nausea, joint aches and pains, maybe some old ailments just returning to you, things of that nature. And again, don't get too upset. It's pretty natural that the third dimensional vessel, the physical vessel, is reacting to this new upgraded body that's being created by these light encoding and the light wave, the light codes. It's natural that the physical body is wigging out and going, what is happening? Your body has to play catch up, and that's what they're mentioning, that the physical vessel has to play catch up and be able to handle where your energy will be resonating. Okay, so you're going to be resonating much higher. So the bodies, the energetic bodies will be new. You're going to be basically getting a new energetic body, which is pretty awesome. So you're going to be getting new DNA, you'll be getting new, just a new crystalline body. I don't know the intricacies of this, but from what they tell me, it is going to be a new crystalline body, an upgrade of DNA, just an upgrade of the energetic body, and again, the physical body has to be able to adapt to these changes. Okay, so that's how they explained it to me, to explain to you. Besides some of the intricacies of that would be of this information, I don't even think I would really truly understand it, and I think it would just be too much for all of you to understand as well. I think just keeping it the basics of what's happening probably would serve best, at least in my opinion. I think so, because it could be very confusing, and we don't want to distract ourselves from living our everyday life by overthinking everything. Okay, so that's just something that, that's my opinion on that. So the bodies are going to feel kind of slow and dense. Everything's speeding up, guys. So if you feel like the day is speeding up and time is speeding up, it's not your imagination. It's going faster. It really is. Now remember, the higher dimensions, they move a lot faster. They vibrate faster. And also to mention, it's very important to mention that we are collapsing timelines. So if any of you who are watching this have heard of that's happening, that we're going into the 0 point or heading into no time, that is what's happening. Again, all of this in stages, steps, processes. So some of this, like some people are going to be feeling kind of, their body's going to feel sluggish. Okay, so the physical vessel is going to be feeling kind of tired, drained, sluggish, naps, things like that will have to be taken for some of you, some draining energy, confusion or spaciness. Okay, so just be aware that these sensations are natural and it's due to what's happening. Coming into the time of unconditional love, peace, oneness. Okay, so that is the message for the June 21st solstice. That was the channeling, and it really is it's significant, really significant. In terms of, I just want to just share a quick vision that I had with my own spirit guide, my Cherokee spirit guide, Chief Red Hawk. And what he showed me during meditation for twin flames is I had a vision of a mountain, okay, and the sun. And Red Hawk was standing there. And I was on one end of this mountain. My twin flame was on the other end of that mountain. Now I couldn't see him. Okay, there was no awareness that he was on the other side. Red Hawk then points to the sky, Father Sky, and I see this huge sun overhead. And he points up and then points down. Father Sky to Mother Earth, the light pouring onto Mother Earth. Divinity, the light wave coming to planet Earth. Okay, and with that, I start climbing the mountain. And there's this sense too, then it switches over to me being able to see my beloved climbing that mountain on the other side. So I'm climbing on one side, he's climbing on the other side. And what of course happens is we meet at the top, where the heavens are able to reach us even more, at the very top of the mountain. Okay? And we come together in a ceremony of union. And I just really was very, very moved by this vision that I had. It was very profound to me and very emotional to me. And although it sounds simple, the feeling of it was immense. So Red Hawk was trying to show me about the light, the return of the sun, the light coming down onto the planet. And because of these light codes, these awakening codes, these remembrance codes, twin flames, individually, even if they are not physically together, they are climbing. They are ascending. They are going up in their awareness, we'll say, to remember each other. And then they meet at the top, where a marriage ceremony takes place. Okay? So take that with you. For those of you who have been getting very, concerned about your twin flame journey, your unions, of whether or not this is going to happen for you, and you felt very strongly that you were meant to come here to, do a mission with your twin and bring that and help humanity to go up to the next level and prepare. If you felt strongly and just wasn't really seeing that happen enough in the physical, please know that this vision is really about the fact that just because you're not seeing it in the physical doesn't mean that it's not happening. Just because I wasn't aware at first that my twin flame was climbing this mountain on the other side, doing something that was complementary. At his own pace, he was climbing, and I was climbing. And this light that was filtering through was helping us to meet at the top, where we come into union. Okay, so keep the faith and keep the trust with that, because whatever evidence you're not seeing in the third dimension yet, that doesn't mean that your twin is not awakening, because they very much so are awakening, especially the divine masculine. Okay, so they're coming into that awareness. And so you're going to be seeing miracles happen in regards to that. So keep the faith and think of this vision that I had, if that will help you. Okay? Any questions or comments below about anything that I mentioned? Open discussions are always the best. We're here to help each other, and I'm very much about that. For those of you who would like personal assistance from me, I give individual channeled sessions. I offer that on theparanormalpriestess.com. I offer an hour, a half an hour, quick 15 minutes if you just have like 2 questions. And I also offer something that's very unique, the Spirit Extraction service, where I'm helping plenty of people have those interferences removed, so that way they are able to continue on their spiritual journey and continue with their divine processes. So this Spirit Extraction work is available for twin flames, and it's been very successful with it so far. fantastic feedback, and it's also open to other people as well who have paranormal issues. So that's for everyone. You can like my page on Facebook, The Paranormal Priestess. You can follow the show on Twitter at ParaPriestessYT, and I also have my individual Twitter at Para_Priestess. Glad to be in touch, glad to be of service, glad to be here on YouTube. Thank you so much, subscribers. Thank you, clients. I am truly grateful and humbled to be there for you. So that's it now. And remember, of course, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Until next time, take care of each other and many blessings to you.